Okay, I love the lion. And I love the effects on those owls that look like puppets. Anyhow, she sent her monkeys to attack our main heroes and capture Dorothy Gale while ripping Scarecrow apart. Now it's up to them to pull them back together. The evil wicked witch of the east tried to use her powers to remove her shoes, but they're too powerful. As long as she's still alive, she puts an hourglass discerning her time. Luckily, her pet dog Toto made his escape. Sees an hourglass. You actually feel sorry for Dorothy Gale. She looks so scared and terrified. You really want her to go back home as badly as possible. Anyhow, our heroes climb out the mountain, like to her evil castle cliche possible. So they had to get past the guards. Oh, yo, yo, oh, yo, yo, oh, yo, yo. Anyhow, they had to find their way in there. There were a bunch of guards everywhere, including the ones behind them. Start attacking them. They knock them out and take their outfits and they sneak right in. And Tin Man uses his axe to break down the door and ready to save Dorothy Gale. They were about to make their escape. But unfortunately, the evil wicked witch of the West discovers them. She throws her hourglass at them. Luckily, Scarecrow used his smart wits to make the Shadowware drop on the guards. They make a run for it. But unfortunately, they are trapped. And she got them right where she wants them. And she uses fire to burn the poor Scarecrow. Luckily, she found a bucket full of water and found her weakness. And I gotta admit, this scene scarred many children for life because of the witch's death. Sweet, merciful Jesus. I've seen most villains' death, besides Snow White, even though Evil Queen's death, but hers takes the cake on how freaking messed up that is.
She's dead. You killed her.
So they prayed Dorothy is the witch slayer and they get the broom from her. Oh, and they done their deed pretty well. But the Great Oz refuses to send enter home and get what they want. But luckily our little sidekick dog Toto make himself useful for once. And then it's him behind the curtains. And he's actually fake the whole time, and he's nothing but like what they call him, a humbug. Which is true.
What about the heart that you promised Tin Man? And the courage that you promised Cowardly Lion? I'm scared.
So he gives them the gifts they wanted. And that Scarecrow does have the brains the whole time.
The honorary degree of PhD. PhD? That's Doctor of Thinkology. Sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side.
That's a right triangle, you idiot! Dope! I had to.
Oh, John!
Anyways, let's just fast forward this to the very end of this movie and get straight to the point. And the Great Oz could not stop the blimp that Dorothy Gale's dog Toto chases after a cat because they able to pet this movie somehow. And Great Witch Gale explains that she has the power to go back all this time.
I think that
The Rupee
it
Sweepers.
wasn't enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And it's that if I
And then one of the main characters explain could told her dad in the first place, we will not have a movie that's like an hour and 40 minutes. She fenced her well to her friends. Until we get like pretty much later on a sequel and then near or 30 and a half years later on.
think to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no
She returns home at last and covered all black and line yellow. Oh, and she says, you were there, you were there. And the movie ends. And that was The Wizard of Oz. My thoughts? Well, the special effects were pretty good back then, and the acting was pretty great. Backgrounds, and in the classic 30s were really brilliant. Based on the storybook that's been done a long time ago, just like in the old stories, these that have been around for like almost 100 years ago. Gauntlet is a pretty well done movie. I love the songs in this film. I really like the characters. Anybody that watches this old classic film, nearly almost 90 years, it was totally worth your time. I remember enjoying this as a kid, and many times, because nothing beats the original Wizard of Oz. It probably took the settings and then like probably months until they released this movie a long time ago. Want to make sure everything in the storyline fits into this brilliant scene. I mean, the story is plain and simple. She just goes to her journey, risking her life to save not only her friends, but Oz, us itself, from the Wicked Witch. It's very wonderfully done. It's pretty creative. I really like that it has humor in it. I just enjoy a pretty good classic tale like this one that's been done centuries ago. Those of you who are a huge fan of The Wizard of Oz, you might actually enjoy watching this multiple times. So, this film will be worth your time. Heck, even the front cover looks good. So, thanks for watching, and I'm glad I had to talk about this old classic that's been around for like 90 years. I've seen I'm like a 29-year-old man now that's just talking about a kid's classic movie that's been around for many centuries, so goodbye. A for now.